3, 2, 1, go!
On his own.
It's
So
true,
I
but
feel like definitely Rob can be a little bit in more, while Samus can definitely just cover his back.
yeah, but it does take a while for him to actually start it up, and in doubles it could be a lot more difficult just because he's able to, he has to like drill you into the ground and then jump up and do it.
That is true. But also, Samus does have pretty good zoning, so maybe he can zone the other person out while he's doing this, so yeah, something like that. And also in a kind of a tough situation, like a 2v1 situation, the Rob can be very helpful. And also the Samus with the Shine Spark, so definitely has some good, you know, clutch options right there.
Yeah,
And that up throw is going to take it.
And
Oh,
Gyro
great,
almost
great.
on its own can act as a third player just because it covers the ledge so well.
And it
Where-
just hits the opponents on somewhere else.
Yes.
Yes, this is Sane on commentary, joined by Reptile.
Yep.
Coming from Colorado.
Sane and Reptile on commentary. Man, we were actually just commentating like 2.5 sets.
Yeah,
without
2.5 sets.
anything.
Hey, it was a good practice at least.
Yeah, it was. All right. So right now at the moment, we have Team Robot
Versus Team.
I don't know, it's Team. Whatever team
Just
it
Team.
is. Just Team.
Just Team.
So at the moment, I would say Red Panda and man, that's a hard one to pronounce, but I'll just say Rob for the most part.
GGG.
Yeah, I think it's an amalgamation. What? The score? It's still game 1.
It's still yeah.
Yeah.
Still game 1.
Yeah, we're still in game 1 right now.
Yeah, right now, very good kill right there from Red Panda coming out Samus. The fair. I think that was a up B tech, something like that. That's a big weakness that Falcon does have. If he up Bs and the opponent techs off the stage, they can either go above him and spike him. They can hit him with a fair and get him off stage more, something like that. So it's a very
Yeah, and both of these characters with, well, Cloud and Falcon have very good neutral games and are very fast, explosive, but their offstage game are both pretty lackluster, and that's when you've seen a lot of these kills go by, especially with Rob being able to put Gyro down and just keep it. Yeah, I guess it could be Team Anime.
Team Anime.
Yeah.
That works out. All right, Team Robot versus Team Anime. Team iRobot. And also Samus can just kind of sit off stage with a good recovery, cover it with nairs, place some bombs.
Samus has a lot of hitboxes that just negate. Oh, okay. Yeah, opting to take the stock.
Definitely.
If they can make it work at the moment, yes. And they're only... It's pretty close to being even. Or even in stocks, at least.
I think both situations were a good call, because also the Cloud and the 2v1 would be better
did that?
than Falcon.
Did the ledge on Town and City actually just take up charge shot? I saw Samus fire off a charge shot, and it was right on the ledge, and I could have sworn I saw it just disappear.
Maybe it was like just clip. Ooh, the platform almost.
And there we saw the weakness, a weakness that Rob can't have. Oh wow!
Oh my gosh, it's even now.
That is.
It took the Rob's. Oh well, now it is the 2v1, but Samus very close to kill percent.
Oh, and gets spiked on his own.
Gets spiked by his own teammate. Unfortunate. That was
okay.
a 1v1 right here.
Yeah. 1v1
Rob has a slight lead, but not that like.
And a lot of the weaknesses that we were saying that Rob had before, where a lot of the stuff that he has is confirmed off grabs, but his grabs are just so slow in the sense that they take so much time to come up that it gives your opponent enough time to hit you.
And Falcon being so fast, he needs to just run in. But right now, JeAl8a, I'm just gonna say that right now. If I'm wrong, sorry about that.
It's an 8, but yeah.
It's an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was B.
No. All right. At this moment, he's gonna have to guess. Nice. I like the aggressive option, just showing him that you're not out of it yet. Yeah. Pretty even at the moment.
Yeah. The Rob has been doing really good zoning so far, but
Ooh, okay, he's going to go for an immediate. Nice, nice. I like the adaptation coming out from this player.
and the fair edge guard.
Fair.
The stage spike. I'm just clips him with the last, like the longest reach of those robot swipe arms. Robot swipe arms.
Yeah, and Falcon being very, being a fast faller and pretty large in his character model makes him pretty easily, or pretty susceptible to Rob's beat boop.
Definitely very scary. Same with Cloud too. He's not as much of a fast faller, but also does get comboed by some things pretty hard, and so that can definitely be a tricky thing there. So a very good game one, or very close game one.
Yeah,
so
that was
very,
Blue Team's game to throw, and they almost did it.
Yeah, they had a pretty convincing lead until the Rob had to share the Rob had to share stock the same as the stock and put it even.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
Very scary situation there. Which just goes to show you that anything can happen in any match ever. You know, you could be losing. You could be at 150 on your last stock, and your opponent still has 10% on their first stock, and then you get 2 rage combos and you win. So stuff like that in this game. Or in doubles.
Right, so they're choosing to go to a different stage. They're going to Battlefield. What do you think about this pick, actually?
I think I like it. I think both these characters do struggle to land a little bit, and Falcon and Cloud both love the stage, and their up airs are very good, so they can juggle. So they can just kind of keep him in the air and keep him in disadvantage, which can just, you know, have them, give them better stage control, not put them in a scary situation.
I understand. Ooh, okay. Robin in a pretty bad situation at the top platform. Both characters, Rob, or not Rob. Well, I guess Rob in a sense, but Cloud and Captain Falcon are able to juggle very, very well, and given platforms with just their up airs.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like Rob and Samus love the stage as much. Maybe they like it, but I feel like Captain Falcon, of course, loves the stage. Cloud, of course, also loves the stage. So
yeah.
very
Samus actually does like this stage for the most part because she can up B safely. Ooh, that was so smart. It's not going to kill though. Samus is very heavy.
And the blast ends of Battlefield. I feel like that could be a little bit of it too. That Cloud and Falcon do have some weight to them. Of course, I guess every character on the screen right now does have weight to them, so they can live a little bit longer.
I'm unsure on it. It's a toss-up between Cloud and Falcon on who's the lightest. Ooh, that was so smart. Reversing the up B and instead going for, he recognized that he uses double jump, but not even going for that. He's just going to kill immediately off the side.
Very smart somehow.
Pretty bad situation. I like to drift back.
Zan being very patient on the ledge, does not want to get hit by Rob's ledge. Very strong ledge options. Ooh, in the back is going to take that stock.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I think it was an up tilt into a back air, so a lot of shield pressure that would have came out, and had he shielded, he probably would have been pretty low at that point.
So right now, Red Team does have the lead right now, but yeah, Falcon's going to live a little bit longer. So as long as Falcon keeps his 3 stocks just a little bit longer, and they get Blue Team's percent just a little bit higher, maybe take a stock, they're going to be sitting in a much more comfortable position.
At this point, just keep him off the stage. Okay, that was good. I would have just focused the Cloud at that point. Just keep the Falcon off the stage if he's at that high. Then just keep focusing on the Cloud. Make it so that way you get him down to 1 stock, and effectively you guys are even at that point. Just because it's 4 stocks, 4 stocks, and it's a lot easier to kill Falcon.
That is true. Yeah, both characters very sensible off stage. Very just open to getting beat up. Both the recoveries can poke up at the ledge a lot, so it would be a scary situation.
Yes. And Samus. Alright, so Red Panda actually taking out Rob, his teammate on that one.
Unfortunate. But right now, Zan in Fahrenheit, I guess, I'm just going to say Fahrenheit. If I'm wrong, someone please correct me. But they're very good stage control so far. They have kind of dominating, just keeping the stage, staying on the ground, not being put in disadvantage as much, not really being put off stage too much, where it's that big of like a scary situation.
I agree, yeah.
So very good shift from game 1.
And both 2 stocks to 4 stocks. Rob and Samus only at 1 stock, obviously, as you can see. But what do you think they have to do aside from, like, what's the game plan coming in?
Well, right now, I think what they should do is get rid of Cloud stock because he's really close, and they want to get rid of Cloud as fast as they can because the scariest character in doubles, of course, as we see a lot of the time. And he's just having limit like he does now. It's just very scary. So I think they want to get rid of him. So get rid of this stock and then focus on him the next stock, and then leave Falcon alone together. But unfortunately, it's just going to be Samus alone to do this.
Yeah, and that control and that little interaction and skirmish that they had there was brilliant. Using the gyro to control center stage.
And that forward throw to up air is going to take that spot. Is going to take that game for them. So it's 1-1. A pretty convincing game, too. Not super heavily in red team's favor, but it was a pretty good lead the entire game, I would say.
Agree. Yeah.
So where do you think blue team wants to take it for the next game?
I don't think that they can actually go back to Town City because of DSR. So I would actually want to see. Actually, Lilat. I would want to see Lilat coming up.
I can see Lala. Yeah, that could be different. I think they do want to get rid of triplats, of course. I can see FD being another good one.
FD would be good.
Rob can trap their landings well with his up airs and his grab combos, and Samus can control the stage a lot better with their projectiles when they don't have the platforms to escape to. But also Samus, as you said, can be less safe there. But no, Cloud doesn't have the platform to keep his juggling going. Oh, but the character switch is going to happen. Switch to Palkia. Bayonetta. Switch to Palkia. The Pokemon is coming out. Items are legal. Okay. So they're going to go to Smashville. I like this pick.
I do too. That was a good switch up. But yeah, with this team, I'd actually agree.
Yeah, Bayonetta can just control the offstage game and also get some scary witch times, because I know red team did like to throw us, just have a lot of like moves thrown into a bunch to deal a lot of damage. So
yes, but the Smashville platform is actually very beneficial to characters who don't have that great of a recovery, because they have another option available to them. So I can see this also helping out Zan+Fahrenheit.
I think it's a very neutral stage overall for this, especially for these teams. So we'll have to see what happens. It's just going to come down to the players and how plays who.
You saw there Fahrenheit grabbing
dead even.
Bayonetta, but still. Oh wow, that actually killed.
Oh, and the.
Ooh, and somehow getting pineappled on Smashville. That's unfortunate.
You can never escape.
No.
So unfortunate.
Oh, I think Zan actually hit his opponent out.
Oh, that's also unfortunate. So it's tied again.
Yep. Pretty much dead even at this point.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that could also be pretty difficult. It's kind of hard to tell with the clouds if there's a red and green team, just because it's. I mean, when they both glow blue, they look blue. So. Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing. One thing I personally like is if one cloud is this color and the other one is the one with like the cloak.
Oh, the Advent Children one?
Yeah, that's a little easy for me personally. But either way, as long as it doesn't mess them up. That was kind of weird. It looks like he was going for a grab or something that he kind of got hit away from. Yeah,
it broke away the grab released, but it still kind of zooms in and zooms out. It still has that property. Pretty cool.
Well, it is still just even. It's just going back and forth. No one really has a significant lead either way. And
no.
I think right now, I guess the position would be a little bit better for blue team, just because Bayonetta's recovery is very, very strong, and while red team, both their recoveries are a little weaker.
Yeah, and Bayonetta's the initiator in most of these engagements. So I like that fact, because it allows Cloud on the blue team to actually charge up his limit.
It does, yes. Yeah, Bayonetta can just sit there with a falling, holding down Nair, and just keep them away. Just give his teammate all the time he wants to get limit. And he's gonna take him off the top, take the Falcon off the top, but his teammate's gonna come and avenge him.
I actually thought it was just gonna be a 1v2 coming out from that, but ooh, no! Oh. That was a finishing touch. I don't know why he did that.
He might have been maybe not thought it through as much. He's just like, I just need to get him off. Maybe
it's a split-second decision. It was just the wrong one at that time, and unfortunately, that's.
Ooh, that's it.
All right, so now it's just up to Bayonetta. Bayonetta definitely capable of it.
And there it is,
You see
yeah.
it right now. All right, so we're going to get Bayonetta versus Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon very susceptible to Bayonetta's combos. Does have the speed to actually catch up with her and contest her in neutral. And since Captain Falcon is a grab character for the most part, he's able to get around witch time.
Also, he has pretty really good approaches. And Bayonetta doesn't have the best approaches, although not that bad at all either. But it doesn't matter if you're just getting hit so many times.
I was surprised that wasn't a forward smash coming out. Yep, zoning out with back airs. Let's see how they do right here.
Maybe it was an up smash to try to catch the jump. And
that was
it.
so
Wow.
smart.
Very,
DI
very
mix-up.
smart. And blue team's going to take it with a very, very close set. Very entertaining to watch, too.
Yeah, that was a very... It was just a very